Okay, hi. This is Leave the Review, Take the Cannoli. I'm Tony. Joe's not here. We're not telling him we're doing this, all right? This is kind of a shitty movie review show, so we want you to have as much fun as I have during this. I need you to get on my level. First off, have 3 beers before you start watching this. Secondly, we've turned this into the greatest drinking game ever. And by the greatest drinking game ever, I mean I don't want you standing at the end of it. Here's what you got to do. 1, every time I swear, take a drink. 2, every time Joe says take a drink. 3, every time I roll my eyes or look completely bored, take a drink. Every time Joe goes ahead and talks over me, take a drink. Every time I talk over Joe, take 2 drinks. If you see a dog pop into the shot, take a drink. If you see a huge pussy, go ahead and take 2 drinks. All right? Every time I get up to go to the bathroom, you waterfall that bitch or chug it. And if Joe and I get into an actual argument, then you finish that beer and get another one. If you're drinking wine, you're not classy. You're just drinking a little cheaper. And if you're drinking hard liquor, I kind of sort of hope this kills you. All right. Thanks again for Leave the Review. Take the Cannoli. Have a great day. Hey everybody, and welcome to Leave the Review, Take the Pizza.
Cannoli.
It should be cannoli, but right now our budget's been cut because Senator Stubblefield over there went ahead and said we weren't doing good enough. So what I need you to do is go on Facebook and like us at Leave the Review, TakeTheCannoli.com. That can help us with our likes, help us with our budget, and then we can get things like a backdrop instead of my wall. The more likes we get, the better we are. If we get up 200 likes, we're going to go ahead and give a date away with Senator Stubblefield. We're talking dinner. We're talking a movie. We're talking then afterwards you get to be on our show and tell us how that dinner and a movie went, because we do. We want your opinion, don't we, Joe?
Absolutely. We love your opinions.
Absolutely want it there. If you get us to 250 likes by the end of October, I'm going to shave this beard, and I am quite frankly attached to this beard. I love this beard, but I'll shave it for you if you get us to 250 likes by the end of October.
What about if can you dye your beard?
I hate you, Joe.
Gandalf.
If we get to 400, you will not pass. If you get us to 400 likes, we will go ahead and give away a t-shirt of my own design. That's where I sat down with countless hours with designer, and by designer I meant my dog, my cats, and I drew it on a sheet of paper the night before and said, just make this into a frickin' t-shirt, would you please? I said, frickin' don't drink. This is all I ask from you, all right? Like us on this stuff. Share us. I don't even care if you watch us. Like us, share us, get us out there, because I swear we will be popular one day. We will be popular enough to have a backdrop that could be like the Bahamas. It could be like the open road. It could be like anything other than my wall that I get to watch at every day. So please, if you could like us, I'd really appreciate it. So furthermore, we are going to go ahead and review tonight for How I Met Your Mother. We are going to review the Allison Hannigan classic,
American Pie.
Joe, open us up.
Well, American Pie, first of all, you should have seen American Pie by now. I mean, for God's sake. I think everybody's seen American
Come on,
Pie.
99? 98?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
99.
Something like that.
99.
99.
So.
You know, everybody should have seen it by now. It's about a group of high schoolers, you know, they're going to graduate, and at their prom they all want to have sex with their friends or strangers or whoever. And it's kind of a coming-of-age story. Very funny. I mean, it's very funny. It's good enough to where, as you can tell, it's spurred on all these copycats and, you know, your road trips and stuff like that.
Your imitation movies, they're just never going to be as good as the original, but we're just capping off what they got.
Not to mention countless sequels and spin-offs. Tons of them.
Oh, the spin-offs.
I don't think I've seen one spin-off.
Oh, I saw Beta House, I want to say, which had Ariel Krebel, I know it matters nothing to you, Ariel Krebel, who's absolutely gorgeous and the movie's terrible.
Well, these movies are filled with gorgeous girls.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to cast like...
Of course, they're all in high school, technically. But you're used to that.
Your technicality is lost on me. If they're 18 and above, I'm gonna go there. No, the spinoffs are terrible. Beta House was terrible. The Naked Mile was terrible. What they were basically, as far as I'm concerned, is trying to do is like, can we redo National Lampoons? Which you're never gonna be National Lampoons, because National Lampoons is classic and beautiful.
But even though the spinoffs are terrible, the
the
first
original is
American
all
Pie is
we're
great.
talking about.
It's really great. And it started the career of Sean William Scott,
Who
Stifler.
actually went on to do so well.
He
He was an
stopped lately,
unsung.
though,
He
but-
was an unsung hero in the first one.
Right.
If you want to ask me, he was that character that was supposed to be like the third or fourth star, and then absolutely stole. I
He's
like
not really a
Jason
hero in
Briggs.
the first one.
Well, I'm just saying, no,
He
the unsung
becomes
hero.
heroes.
He became the star. Frankly,
Right. Oh.
he became the person you remember.
He's done
Who
more
you-
than anybody else.
By and far. Jason Briggs has done what he's done. He's done well. Unfortunately, he's always playing Jim from the
Right.
first American Pie in every movie he's done.
I think he's.
I like the guy.
He's great in the American Pies.
Yeah.
I just think all his other movies. I don't think there's one that I've seen that I like.
But he's always Jim. That's my
Right.
problem. Allison Hannigan, who I want to say is actually the oldest
Probably.
in those movies, she does a great job playing Michelle,
She's got a bit part though, really.
in the very first
In the
one.
very first
and it
one.
grows and it grows and it grows,
Right.
and it's almost romantic by the third and the
And
fourth.
then she's the star by the third and the fourth.
Yeah,
One of the stars.
But really, when it comes down to it, there is nothing better. The first time we watched it, I think I've seen all of them in theater.
Right.
Which this is at the time that I was going through high school, so I really related to these movies because I did not want to get laid at prom. I wanted to get laid every day. And at that point, internet was out and there was a lot of porn, and it was awesome. But regardless, when Michelle is on top of Jim and she's all like double wrap it, which we all know doesn't work because the friction will cause the two to break, and that's bad. Which is how we got a broken condom rating.
Right.
Is when she sits above and she's like, "What's my name, bitch?" None of us want to be slapped in the face. But if it was Allison
Senator
Hannigan
Stubblefield
above me,
probably would.
if it was Allison Hannigan above me, I'd let her slap me in the face, and I would like it, and I would thank her for it afterwards. That was her part, and that's where she did a... What do you think, buddy? That's where she did a wonderful, wonderful job. When it comes through Sean William Scott as Stifler, absolutely awesome. He does a great job as that. That is the role that I think steals the show. Jason Biggs does a great job as Jim, as that lovable loser who just does what he does, and you have to like him.
Yeah, you like him.
You don't have a choice. And then there's the guy that's like, I play lacrosse because he goes to a school.
Chris
that-
Klein. What his?
Oh my God, you know that. Awesome.
It just came to me.
No idea why
Chris,
you know that.
but he's done nothing since.
He
Wasn't he
shouldn't.
supposed to be the guy that was supposed to? He had the
He was in
good looks and
American
all
Reunion.
that. What?
He was in American Reunion.
He was in the other American Pie movies.
Right.
Ja!
But wasn't
Yay!
he supposed to be like the next big thing out of this? And then he's done absolutely nothing. I think he made a
What?
one romantic.
What is he
movie
gonna
or
do?
something,
He's
and,
the guy that plays lacrosse. How many high schools do you go
well,
to?
maybe he could play in a lacrosse movie. I don't know. Well, what about
Please
football
tell me
movies
any
and stuff
lacrosse movie that has ever existed.
Lacrosse is a.
I want to know
is a tough
any
sport.
lacrosse. It is. Tell me one lacrosse movie that ever existed.
Well, I'm not
in
saying-
There's
he
no
could've-
lacrosse movie.
he
He
could've
can't
been
play.
the
He
star.
is not in Rudy.
He could've starred,
There is
yeah.
no fucking football
What
movie
is
that will
it?
have him.
What does Rudy have to do with anything?
It's a football movie.
You're talking about lacrosse.
Would you guys
I
like
know,
to know
I-
his filmography?
Comment what?
Would you like to know his
I kind of would.
Yeah,
Tell me
what
his
is
last
Chris
three
Klein
movies.
in it?
What
What
are
is-
his last three movies?
The most recent?
Last three. No. When were they made? Also.
You have, for movies, he was in, apparently there was a movie, Chris Klein, More Leaked Auditions.
Okay, no,
That's
we're
not a movie.
That's not a movie. That's a short that he did because he was like, "Please give me work."
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, it's on his filmography. Anyways, Caught in the Crossfire,
When was that made?
2010.
Oh, good. Keep going.
Oh, he played in Rollerblade or something. Rollerball. or-
Rollerball. Yes, with James
See?
Caan.
See?
With James Caan and Rebecca Romaine no longer stay
That was
boss.
that was in
James Caan was in that?
that
Oh,
was
yeah,
in
so
2002.
sad, so
He was in We Were Soldiers.
No, we're going through his last three movies.
Well, hey,
Oh,
I
please
was
tell
just
me that's
saying.
not one of them.
No.
Anyways,
anyways, Caught in
He
the
had no
Crossfire.
career.
Rookie
That's the end
Stars
of it.
Rookie of the Year also. What's his
And
name?
then he's been in some TV series.
The kid that played in
You're
Rookie
done.
of the Year.
The kid that played Rookie of the Year that was all like, I can throw the ball really far, and then he was
Right.
an American
He's in it
Pie
too.
series, and he
Tara Reid.
Terry,
Reid's in
who
this.
starred in Sharknado.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Another reason not to watch it.
Oh, by the way, at 50 likes, Joe has to watch Sharknado. Joe, how many likes are we up to?
69.
69, dude. You have to watch Sharknado. It's an awesome movie. Ha, ha,
You know
ha, ha,
what
ha.
Tara Reid was good in? You probably don't like because you don't like the star, but
This should be good.
Van Wilder. Oh, what an awesome! I like Van Wilder. It's not better than American Pie, but
It's an imitation of American Pie.
no, it's not.
It falls in the same category.
First of all, it's in
It
college.
falls
It's
in the
not even
same
in high
category.
school.
You have,
Yeah, it's a comedy.
You have a
Very
shitty
good, Tony.
You cannot. You have a shitty taste in movies.
Really, Sharknado? I'm the one that asked about Sharknado at 50 likes. You've seen it multiple times already.
We're gonna discuss Sharknado another time. We're going back to American Pie. I'm pulling it back to American Pie.
That's not like you.
It's back to American Pie.
Anyways.
Give me the mask.
No.
Give me the mask.
Don't give him the mask.
Go over fucking American Pie.
So American Pie, I give it 3.5 stubbies, just because it's a very good movie. It's funny. It started, it started all the copycats, so you always got to give a nod to the original. And the second American Pie was good too, and the third one, the fourth one, not as much. But I get 3.5 stubbies. It did start the careers of some other actors and actresses. So
I'm sorry. Are we rating the movie now, or are we done talking about it?
you're making me tired. 3.5 stubbies.
It gets 4 stubbies. You need to see it. It's absolutely hilarious. Whether it be Jason Biggs' lovable loser, the kid from Rookie of the Year who does not get a reference on us being like, I'm gonna bang Terry Reid. Whether it be Terry Reid being like, no, you're not. Shannon Elizabeth, her tits are phenomenal.
She's also in Tomcats, by the way. Another good one.
It had
I've
Jerry
said
O'Connell.
before.
It had Jerry O'Connell.
Right? Yeah, I don't like Jerry.
Yeah, you're not allowed to reference the movie anymore. This is it. Are you done?
Tomcats is a great movie. It's a great comedy. Not great. It's a solid comedy.
You lick yourself on this movie. 4 stubbies. That's it. My dog's looking at himself.
3.5
And we're
stubbies.
done.